Hey guys. Alright, so I'm gonna be trying to do a couple new things lately. I'm gonna have this. I like having without having to print it up. I can just there you go. I can be like, yeah, look at that. That was kind of cool. He turned out all right. Uh, so it was. I wasn't a huge fan of it at first because I'm still kind of new to digital painting. I'm not like I'm really bad at making it look right. But someone on I think it was Reddit said that he looks like a loading screen from Grand Theft Auto 5 if it was Breaking Bad, and I was like, you know what? That does kind of look like Grand Theft Auto 5 loading screen, so I like it now. But I like having this up here so I can save money on printing them out. Uh, I'm gonna try to talk a little bit less this time around, so let's just get straight to it. He got the key card. He infiltrated Madrigal to do security check. Nacho dumped the pills. Gus is watching him the whole time. He knows about it. Chuck is dead. Jimmy's kind of cool with it. I think that's everything. All right. These things take so long to fucking edit and get up that I'm like, you know what? I need to stop talking so goddamn much. If I've got something to say, if there's better Call Saul news or some shit like that, then yeah, no problem. But I'm gonna stop. Plus, when you do these as one of these up here, it comes out kind of the way that it's not meant to be done so slowly. And if I talk too long, then it's just like one stroke a second. So I think I'm just gonna talk less and then save this for the end for the review section from now on. So Mike has given us our blessing. Get this show on the road. I have a lot of TV to watch. Damn it. This Hector? Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be. Who else would be in the hospital? Hector Salamanca. Little rata. Last chance to look at me, Hector. Gus have. This isn't Box Cutter, dude. There's Box Cutter, dude. I was gonna say, did he sneak in a doctor? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, that's the doctor. That's right. That's the guy from Breaking Bad. The one that like chills in Mexico, just waiting for shit to pop off. That's cool. I forgot about that guy. That guy was cool. When he was talking to Jesse, when Jesse's like, yo, how the fuck does he know all this shit? And he's just like, look, man, the guy looks out for his people. Like, you're on the winning team. Fuck your dude. Jesse. Fucking Walt. Poor Gus. Gustavo. Speak of the devil.
He's no longer in a coma.
That's creepy, though. Why would you just stand out there? That can't look inconspicuous. It's a cool shot, don't get me wrong. I might do that for this.
In the end, I can think of no better judgment on this man. Isn't this what he deserves?
What did he do to you?
I decide what he deserves.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? It's actually funny because with these, I want to start utilizing them as more of like a studies. I've been seeing people do it lately on Twitter and shit like that, where they'll watch a TV show or something and they'll use like good shots to study shit. And I've just been like painting whatever. It didn't even occur to me to like that these have been kind of studies, all the ones that I've done. This was for sure a study.
Sorry, I've got job interviews lined up. I wanted to get an early jump on.
Jimmy, you know, you can take some time off.
It's like the one in
Date you for not having a steady job.
everybody's been yelling at him his whole life.
Why wait?
He's finally on the ball, and they're like,
Thai or Mexican? I'm gonna pick up dinner on the way back.
Oh, either. Your choice.
And what a choice it shall be.
Thai.
Yeah.
So soy yo.
This kid's fantastic. Oh, not kid, but he's fantastic. Like, I know I said a lot about Voss last episode around, but for him to be able to go from Voss to like this dude,
Todo terminó.
I poisoned him for you. Aren't you proud of me? Yeah, because you know what? The use of color in this show and in the last one, this would be good for studies. They always had a great palette. What the fuck's he doing? Keep your money. That's the whole.
Puedes quedarte con eso.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Nadie viene por él.
Is he giving it to him? Anyways, no, we give it back. What?
¿Y cuándo va a terminar esto para ti?
En eso ando trabajando.
Why would he offer to let him keep it and then take it anyways? I get that the dad was just like, you take it. But still, I don't get that.
Office salesman willing to have multiple doors slammed in my face with one mission. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Their old copiers to your top of the line new ones. Crack at it.
God, that sounds absolutely atrocious.
Two of my top quality.
We're gonna put our heads together, have a decision in say about a week or so. Great to know then.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Great.
Oh, if you could. Oh, I thought he was going to come back for something. You made a good impression. What? Hmm? I can make a better impression. Yeah.
I worked in the mailroom. I know how important the copy machine is. Deadlines, last minute changes. I know better than anyone that the copier, it's the beating heart of any business. It goes down, it causes delays, that is lost money, that is frustrated employees.
It's a hell of a sales pitch.
That's a business on life support. But you plug one of your new machines into the system, that is a healthy...
Look, they want to buy their own machines. They're like, yo, you know what? Fucking hire this dude. Hire this dude.
Business, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Welcome to the team.
Really?
Damn right.
Congrats. We'll get you set up with Audrey in HR, fill out your paperwork, and hopefully you'll be all set by the end of the day.
I just never want to have to go through one of these ever again. I just want to work from home for the rest of my life.
You were going to take some time, though, and consider your options, but I just come in and did that little song and dance, and I'm in.
He's like,
Yeah,
fuck this place.
Are you out of your mind?
He's just dicking
You
it.
don't know me.
He's just dicking around at
I
this
just
point.
came in off the street. You guys are like a couple of cats. Like, come and wave a shiny object around. You're like, I want that. Yeah, I could be a serial killer.
Fucking Jimmy.
So you're not taking the job? No, I'm not taking the job.
I was here to make you better.
I feel sorry for you.
I get it. Because I'm literally talking about how, like, this whole thing is just like, I hate this entire experience. I hate everything about looking for jobs. Once I'm working, I'm good to go. But I hate meeting with fucking managers and owners. And, hi, I think I'm a really good fit for this team. And he gets it. And 400, right? God, I missed that phone, man. I had the Sprint PCS.
Hello. I'm wondering, are you still interviewing for the sales associate position?
I feel like this is the most Jimmy we've seen in a while. So now we're gonna go to Mike or something. Because that was a lot of Jimmy. Yeah. Pop.
Look how high I can go.
Ah, that's good. You be careful.
I was gonna say, fuck that shit. How do more kids not get hurt on those things?
Yeah.
Like, I get swings have been around forever, but
Really, what time?
I've got my granddaughter right now.
Yeah, I can be there. You let her know.
Oh, Lydia. Pop.
Oh, honey, come on. 5 minutes.
Man, she better get some motherfucking money. At the end of this show, I want to see Saul fall into some cash and give it to his granddaughter somehow. No idea how that could happen, but Mike probably had a life insurance policy. I don't think that gets canceled out if you're a criminal, does it? Yeah, it probably does. If you have life insurance and you're killed by the drug cartel, I doubt the insurance people are going to be like, oh, yeah, pay that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just looking for an explanation. You steal an employee's badge, waltz through my warehouse, interfere with operations, and strong-arm my facility manager. Why?
I'm on your books as a security consultant. If I show my face in your warehouse, it makes for a better cover story. Anyone ever asked if I was there? I was. Plus, you had a few things that needed correcting, so consider it a bonus.
Doing what you did, the way you did it, raises the threat of
No,
exposure.
it covers his ass.
Yeah, I see it, it lowers it.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Like I said, now there's a face to the name that cashes the check.
How do you not see that? Come on.
So,
He almost shot her like 17 times in one episode.
come on. You have Gus Fring's respect. I want to keep that forever.
Bitch. Where's your stevia? How dare you? How dare you speak to Michael Ehrmantraut that way? Too much scream in this one. That shit's like a milkshake. Somebody said that these two guys are like the nicest people in the world in real life. Like I remember on like the podcast or something, people were like, "Yo, it's so weird to see them be like homicidal maniacs. They are like the kindest, nicest, sweetest, most gentle people we've ever met in our life." Mas fácil. Your turn. Go talk to him. I would not want these dudes staring me down. Nice stuff.
Se ve bien, don Hector. Muy bien.
It's like that old science trick where like you yell at a plant and you say nice things to a plant and then the plant you say nice things to grows better.
Y están más fuerte que nunca.
Fuerte de nunca.
Yes.
It's me. Can we meet?
Now is not a good time.
I'm in town. He's going to keep doing what he's doing.
I understand.
You're good.
What he's doing makes no sense.
What? How do you?
Reasons matter?
They do if he's unreliable.
He's reliable.
So I'm just supposed to let him keep stealing my employees' badges.
Your employees should have better.
Going to cause what mess I'm gonna have to clean.
And I suggest you give the man a badge.
That's a pretty good way to get around that.
Nephews were in his room all day.
He's just gonna keep stealing badges. Give him a badge then. Oh yeah, that's right. This dude. He's the one that blew up in the hospital with him.
Call Victor.
Victor, that's his name.
Have him meet us.
Just a few more. I know Chuck was thorough, but even I didn't think there was going to be this much paper.
Is this for the will? I can't imagine he didn't give Chuck or Jimmy anything.
Howard suggested, and of course I agree, that it would be the right thing for Jimmy to go through whatever survived and take whatever he wants.
Provide a truck.
Jimmy's gonna be like, "Fuck that."
For anything he chooses to keep.
That's okay. Jimmy doesn't want any of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You sure? I think the garage is pretty intact, except for some water
He
damage.
doesn't want it. Let me guess. 4,000?
5.
Oof.
It's what you give when you want to cut someone out of a will but not have it contested. Just enough money to show the recipient wasn't forgotten.
Chuck also left a substantial endowment for a scholarship for deserving youth.
Glad Chuck's dead.
Jimmy would agree to serve on the board.
Fuck Chuck.
I'll let him know.
Yeah,
What else?
that's it.
Well,
It's a note.
Chuck left Jimmy a personal letter.
Howard, thank you.
That's some bullshit. There's no way Chuck didn't have some cash.
It's hard on all of us.
I just
Let it out.
had to know. What were you thinking? When you came to Jimmy on the day of his brother's funeral and laid that shit on him? That Chuck killed himself?
Kim, I didn't do it to hurt Jimmy.
No, you did it to make yourself feel better.
That's
To
not
make
what I was
yourself
trying to do.
feel better by unloading your guilt. Who cares what it does to Jimmy, right? As long as Howard Hamlin.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
I don't think that's fair.
Fair? Let's talk about fair. Hey, let's let Jimmy dig around the fire-damaged wreck where his brother died screaming.
And then
And
get.
then let's let him pick up a keepsake or two. That is so fair. And did I hear you right?
Holy
You want to be found on the
shit.
board of a scholarship committee? A scholarship that Chuck never in a million years
Would have given to Jimmy. Fuck.
Never. It is just, I mean, oh, what's this too, huh, Howard? What's in this? One last screw you, little brother, from beyond the grave? Am I really supposed to do this to him?
All right, Kim.
Come on, man. She's
What can I do to make it better?
seriously. She's got
Nothing.
fucking.
There is nothing you can do.
Wow. What a scene. What a scene. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a fucking scene that was.
Yeah, I can always eat. Counter or couch? Couch is good.
Couch it is.
You don't see no dining table in my house?
One of the classic movie chairs.
So, how was the job search?
Pretty good.
I made some people cry.
Actually got an offer.
Called them cats.
Yeah.
God, I love these two. Like, they have one of the most earnest relationships I've ever seen in a television show. Oh, didn't he? There was little figurines at the copy machine place.
Hey, it's me. Listen, I got something for you.
What?
It's a job.
What?
Think you're really gonna like this?
What, you want him to steal the figurine?
Call me.
It's kind of a waste of Mike's talent. He's too busy breaking into warehouses, making workers wear lift belts.
The boss isn't giving orders. He can barely even open his eyes.
I'm giving the orders. Do you really want to do this?
All right, Nacho.
That's what I thought.
Bitch, the fuck did you do? Okay, so I think I'm starting to get it now. For some reason, I thought that they were working kind of with Gus, and that Gus and him kind of had an arrangement of sorts. But now it's more.
That's how you do it. We had him pissing his pants.
You're about to die. Yeah. Oh, that's a fucked up way to die too. They're just gonna make him watch. Oh. Oh. This is super fucked up.
I know what you've done. Son among us. They do not.
You work for me now.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Look at me. From now on, you are mine.
God damn. I forget how terrifying Gus can be sometimes. Like, he's just so put together. The end. Yeah. Damn, that's a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, way more happened in this one than the last one. Let's get Mike back up, though. But yeah, like, I'm trying to remember all the moments that Gus had that showed where he was like truly terrifying. Because when he killed everybody at Don Eladio's spot, he was kind of all fucked up. Mike helped. Jesse kind of helped. Tequila helped. Like, I'm trying to think, like, talking wise, the scariest parts. Because, like, the first thing that I think about is when he goes, I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter. I remember the first time he said that. I think that was Crawl Space, which is one of my favorite episodes, just because, like the last like 30 seconds of that episode where it's just him Joker laughing with the camera going up while you see him in this, dude, that shit. And just Skylar is just like, Walt, I had to give it to Ted. He hasn't really had too many like that was terrifying. I thought he was gonna be kind of nice to him, but I guess why would he? I'd have been like, shit, man. Like, thank you, first of all. That was a huge help. You want to come work for me? Like, you didn't have to be such a dick about it, Gus. Jesus. I like that we got to see his doctor again, though. That was cool. So I'm assuming that Hector did something to the doctor. I thought that the doctor was just some random dude that he's had with him for a minute. Raymond Reddington style. But maybe some shit went down with Hector and the doctor's like, yo, like, I'll be on your team because fuck that guy. Just, pay me. He made it out alive, right? I don't think we ever saw anything bad happen to the doctor. I think the last time we saw him was when Mike, he was in Mexico though. I was trying to think if maybe the DEA got to him once they found all Gus's transactions and shit, but I feel like he would be okay. I love that Mike is doing this. I don't understand Lydia's problem with any of this. He's like, yo, like, my name is on this thing. If someone says, yo, have you ever seen him? He gets paid a handsome amount for a security consultant. Do you ever see him? I guess it didn't work anyways, though. Didn't Hank ended up being like, oh, you're a security consultant, huh? Yeah, that's what I do. But that was after it was already tied to like an entire drug empire. Fucking Walt. But yeah, so again, Nacho has to still be alive. And the only way that I can think about Nacho still being alive is that that's where they like that's like I think this is the last season, right? A sixth and final season. All right, so this isn't even the last season. I know that. I thought season 5 was wow. Better Call Saul got more seasons than Breaking Bad. That's impressive. But yeah, that's what I can think of is that the fact that when they kidnap Saul in the desert and he's like, oh, did Nacho send you? I guess like maybe that's around the time frame that they can wrap things up. But they got to have an epilogue. Like what happens to Jimmy after Breaking Bad. We're getting like bits and pieces of the epilogue along the way. But like we're going to have to eventually get one final All right, here's how in El Camino, if you will. Here's the story of how. Here's how the James McGill story ends. There's no way Mike is gonna be like, yeah, sure, let me steal a figurine for you. So because that's what I'm assuming, because he was looking online and he saw that the figurine was worth like 9G. Try to think how you could possibly, because you can't go back. You were a dick to them. Can't go back and be like, hey, can I buy all your figurines? They're gonna be like, wait, why? No. Hey, look up some of those figurines. I'm not giving. No, hold on. No. Oh, that one? Okay, you want the rest of them? You can have the rest of them. We're gonna keep this one. That was during the beginning. He had like old ladies as his clients. I guess one of them got him onto the figurine trade. Fucking cousins, man. Those cousins are so goddamn scary. Even knowing that they're like the nicest people in the world, they're just mas fácil. That fucking scene with the whenever I think of them, I always think of the scene with the guy that sells them the guns and the bulletproof vest. They shoot him and then they're just like, just throw it on the ground, take the vest and bounce. Did they ever explain what the crawling on the ground was? I remember hearing like the podcast, they were saying how like that actually is a thing in some villages or some shit like that, but I don't think they ever really explained what the fuck that was. Kim, Jesus Christ, man, she has to have. I haven't checked any of the any recent Better Call Saul news, but there's no way that she doesn't get an Emmy for this at some point. That scene was incredible. That scene was on par with Chuck's breakdown. Like I felt that shit. At the end of it, when Howard was just kind of like, okay, what can I do to help? I'm like, yeah. I'm with him all day. That was fucking gut wrenching. You'll let him go through the fire to friggin' wrecked garage where his brother died screaming. Fuck. I think that's everything. That death was fucked up though. I don't like that fucking shit at all. And you just made him watch that shit. He talked too much shit though. But you know what? At the same time, Victor kind of gets his comeuppance. Victor talked as much shit as that guy, and he got a way worse death. I don't know, actually. Well, what would be the worst death? The suffocation one. I'm going to go with the suffocation one. I feel like with getting box cutted, like as you're bleeding out, you're not going to feel it as much. I don't know. I'm just going to assume that's the case of getting bled out that way, as opposed to suffocating. Because I was watching that episode of Archer where Slater and Lana waterboard him for the first time, and he was just like, "Oh my god, you hear it's really bad," but you're like, "Oh my," like I don't know, man. I feel like the suffocation, and your hands are tied behind your back, you're on the ground. Like, at least Victor got to go out like standing with like Gus kind of holding him. The look of fear on everybody's face. I remember that scene. Even Mike was looking kind of like, what the fuck? I think Jesse was the only one that was kind of like, yeah. Fucking Lydia. Lydia was always the worst. Gonna call up Gus. Gonna go to Dad behind friggin' his back. Be like, yeah, I don't like what he's doing. Yeah, we'll give him a badge. Alright. Creepy Gus standing in the spotlight. Study. Like I said, I'm trying to learn about palettes. I'm trying to learn about composition. I'm trying to learn about a lot of stuff. So rather than paint these just to have something to show up here while I'm talking, I'm going to try to actually utilize these so I can start making some original shit, or at least some more stylized, find some kind of a style. Because I kind of dug how this one came out, even though like this is me with like zero digital painting ability. I've painted like 3 things digitally. Like this doesn't even count. This is digital, like, I don't know, illustration, I guess. But like painting, I never do digital painting. I've been a digital artist for like 8-9 years, so I'm trying to actually like figure out a way to not just do these for entertainment value, but also have them be educational. All right. Next time. Until next time. Does Bruce Lee have a gun? If Bruce Lee doesn't have a gun, then it's Foreman or Holyfield, or was it George Foreman or Holyfield? Either way. See you later.